Okay, let's go to the
All
top
right,
5 things to watch
top
next week.
5 things. So number 5, we got to talk nat gas, buddy. Like I see for me the technical level. I use a little bit of those Fibonacci's,
The Fibonacci's.
to me the kind of I'm rounding it to the 230 level was actually an important level for nat gas to beat. And we're going into what it like we have had a lot of from a seasonality perspective, a lot of runs in that kind of October, November, December window for nat gas, especially going into those January contracts. It tends to be a little bit of a run. The question is, are we about to have a seasonal deja vu? What's
Yeah,
your
but so
intuition?
I think that's often hurricane run, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so the question is, does this hurricane affect it, and how much of it is the kind of anticipation of this being a problem? And I'm
Yeah.
not really sure. I don't know, except that longer term, when nat gas is hitting 220, I know all the reasons why you should be bearish, but I can't help myself again, Patrick. I'm contrarian. I
Oh
think you
my
got to be
God.
I think you got to buy some of this stuff down
Oh,
here.
buy. Okay,
Yeah.
no, it's okay. No. That's okay. Then that's not. Oh yeah, I guess it's a contrarian. It's been a downtrend.
For
No,
sure. It's like, you know what? Like, it was just a month
yeah.
ago that we were hitting all-time lows or whatever. Like,
No, this is
not all
interesting.
time,
But
but
you know what's interesting is that the natural gas stocks really have just not responded, and I think that's because they're basketed into those energy ETFs, and you need a whole turnaround in the space for those nat gas stocks to kind of march to the beat of the whole. Like I don't know like Chesapeake and Gulfport and Canada. None of these have reacted in any big way.
for sure. Well, but let's face it, nat gas has pulled itself off the mat a little. It's not really doing anything yet.
Yeah,
Like,
technicians will like to observe the break of that descending trend line, right? I mean,
okay.
it's
Well, I hope you guys are
it's
right.
come to life. It's come
The-
to life, and it's interesting. Like the way I would look at it is that what the real test of whether it's a bull market or not, or the beginning of something, is not the breakout, but the way it behaves in the pullback. If we see, let's say, throw 10 cents back, and it's being supported and bought and accumulated and it holds the line very well, then that's when I would get really bullish.
There
Like
you go.
it's never the main breakout, it's the way it behaves in the pullback. Could you agree with that?
I like that. That's some dark magic I can get behind. Okay, let's
All
go.
right.
Next one.
All right. So the next one we got here, number 4, healthcare. I
Yeah,
picked this one.
yeah, you
So
did. That's one's yours.
yeah, this one's mine. And really what it comes down to and what I wanted to really observe here is like it's been such a mixed bag in the healthcare space. I mean the Pfizers and the Johnson and Johnsons and United Health have all just been hammered. But then you've got the Mercs that are trading at pretty much 52-week new highs. So it's kind of like a bipolar kind of grouping in the sector. And what's interesting is that I've always at least viewed the healthcare to be a defensive space, but yet the staples and utilities have been running, and healthcare has not in any way participated in that. Do you have a different view about the healthcare space, or do you consider it relatively defensive?
I don't know. You said bipolar. I'm still thinking about this girl I dated once. Um,
But anyway, so the point the
she
point.
told me she was bi. I didn't know she meant polar. Um,
All right, but I listen. I am not trying to make a bull call on healthcare. All I know is that a lot of those stocks have just been killed, and maybe, just maybe, there could be a little bit of life here. I just want to watch it. The whole point of top 5 things to watch is to watch something, and I'm watching healthcare. I want to see whether or not the Bulls can muster up something here, or whether I'm watching nothing. Well, I don't know.
sounds good.
What's your any opinion?
I don't have any
All right.
insights into that. I'm going to leave that magic up to you.
All right, so
Number
number
three,
three.
the ECB monetary policy statement. I don't know these jokers. It's like Gordon Gecko said, if they owned a funeral parlor, nobody would die. These guys are just they're such idiots. I can't even tell you. If they come out and actually try to do more monetary stimulus with lower rates, it's just going to be a disaster. I saw that this week, maybe it was this week it was this week, the Deutsche Bank president or CEO came out and said, rightfully so, nobody is going to go out, and none of my corporations and my clients are going to borrow more money if you make it from minus 50 basis points to minus 60 basis points. You're doing absolutely nothing, and in fact, you're hurting your economy by continuing with negative rates and by making them more and more negative.
Yeah.
So the quicker these idiots just realize this and stop trying to fix their problem with this insane policy, the better off we're going to be.
Right.
So
well, you know what? Let's watch and see. We can comment on it next week when we find out what they did. So
listen, I'll tell you one thing. I could see a situation where they actually lowered rates, that the European stocks go down. I think it's gotten that bad that monetary stimulus in Europe is actually going to cause risk off. That's how bad I think it's become, and I think and the markets realized how stupid a policy it is. The central bankers and the academics just haven't realized it yet.
All right. Number 2, Kev.
Retail sales and CPI. Well, I'm sure you're thinking they're going to be weak, and you're thinking that CPI is going to be 0 because there's no inflation.
Well, I don't need it to be 0. I just need it to be below 1.9 so I can cash in this year.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here, I'm going to go out on a limb. They're both going to be better than expected.
Okay, I'm not going to say they're going to be worse than expected, but I'll take it that they're not going to be better. I'll take the flat.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll take the flat. I think they're gonna. I don't think there's gonna be a big story here, but you know what? It might surprise. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, Trump is certainly hoping it stays hot. But anyway, we'll leave it at that.
Anyways, yeah, let's not get into Trump.
Yeah.
Number one,
though.
Here we go.
Here we go. Man, that was a surprise to me. What a gong show, isn't it?
It's not a surprise to me.
That
the pound bottomed?
No, I'm talking about the political.
I don't care about what actually happened. I care about the price action.
Oh, and because
that's all that matters.
That's
all that matters. Because I contended that it was the worst was in on the stock. It was all, not the stock, the currency. It's all priced in. They have terrible. Now I know everyone's going to tell me the reason it rallied was because it looks like Brexit is delayed for a little bit. Whatever. I still think that this is largely priced into the pound. The surprises are all going to be the upside, and I think this is a perfect example. One of my favorite trades right now: short euro pounds.
You know what? It's funny that we have a Deutsche Bank bet going because we have another bet going on this very topic, don't we?
Really?
We have a burger bet that we made on August 2nd. It was with Jared Dillian was on the show. We bet whether the pound's going 129 or 115 first for a burger.
Oh yeah. Well, that's going to be a good burger.
Oh, it's going to be when I cash in, it's going to be a delicious burger. That's
129. We're going to be there within a week. I'm just kidding. I'm obviously not an idiot. I just play one on this show.
But listen.
Okay.
Listen, let me tell you one thing though. All right? If the political condition supports things being kicked down the road, there's a technical double bottom developing right at this 120 level, right from that Brexit 2016 low. And, well, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, you might be right if this holds. Look, I'm going to stand by my bet. I don't see any reason why I should cover and beg you for for you to let me out of this trade. I'll be happy to buy you a burger because I still think it's going to go lower. But look at that. That's a major support line. If you're ever going to have a turn point, this could be it, right?
Well, I'm with you, bud. I think it's awesome. I love it. No, I love it.
You know what? Because we were talking, or we were talking with Daniel there. Hey, guess what? You could use the pound as your little reserve currency, right? It's a safe haven for you.
Yeah, I don't think that's it, Patrick. I think it's
well. Come on, it's going higher. So why wouldn't you?
It's going higher because it's so cheap. It's so down and out.
Right. So it's your little safe haven.
I don't think it's a safe haven.
Oh my God!
I don't think that's why it's going up. It's just cheap. It's a cheap asset. Things aren't as bad as everybody thinks it is. It's again.
Oh, the ultimate contrarian. The ultimate contrarian.
The fear that's from this is like is built into this thing.
You know what? Your cockiness makes me very confident in
I'm not cocky. I'm just.
Oh, you are so cocky, dude. You know what? I am so happy to be on the other side of this bet right now.
Okay, sounds good.
Loving it. Loving it.
I'm going to buy you a Burger King or whatever. Who's loving it? No, that's McDonald's. McDonald's. You're getting a McDonald's burger from that.
All right.